Hey everybody, Alexei Scott here. Um, Participation activity number two. First question is, what is my race and ethnicity? Well, I am white and Russian, not the drink. I don't want to get that confused. But um, the biggest misconception that I noticed about Russians is a lot of Americans believe that they are public enemy number one. I mean, maybe not right now with police officers, but that's a topic for a different day. So the fact is that they're looked at as America's sworn enemy of decades. The way that the media portrays this is, I mean, just watch the news. Anything they say about Russia is usually just the negative sides. They don't talk about any of the good things that they do. Given a lot of it, a lot of it is justified, but not nearly the percentage you think it would be. Um, One thing that, like anything, like the space race and everything, it's always been about rivalry with Russians. So, so of course they would be looked at as an enemy. Now, the role that the media plays is simply that Russians and Americans were enemies till the end of time. But the thing that they don't even understand is the fact that we fought together, the Russians and the United States, against Germany in the World War II. So it showed that there's a time where we could actually come together and be on the same side instead of just enemies. And nobody wants to remember that side. Um, the next question is, what should the media do? The media should stop portraying as it's just America versus everybody else, especially Russia. Um, like I said, a lot of good things, a lot of good public relations, and there's a lot of business to be had with Russia that for generations we've been missing out on, solely based on the fact that we don't want them to be on the same level as the United States. And that's just silly because whenever the world, everywhere in the world flourishes, everywhere else in the world flourishes as well. Those are potential untapped markets that you could sell merchandise, you could promote music, art, anything. And it's just one of those things where you're letting your old school mentality way of thinking that generations ago these groups of people hated each other, but people forget that we're far removed from that. We are a completely different group of humans, and we have a completely different way of making sure that the world starts shaping to the way that we want it to be, because in a few years we're going to be the ones left, and we're going to be the ones who have to take on the mantle. And we should all strive to make the world a better place in any tiny which way possible, whether it's advice, helping a friend, or inventions, anything. And that can come from any person at any time. So never be closed-minded, especially the media, to potential things that can benefit not only one group of people, but the entire world as a whole. Well, I have been Alexei Scott, and we will see you on the next assignment.